welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name's Sarah. I'm going to be a senior at the University of Michigan. And today's video, if you didn't catch on by the intro clip, is a week of Cambrie Schroeder's, who's known for her company Fit With Cambrie, her quarantine detox plan. I've been following Cambrie for I think a little over a year now. I love her fitness plans. She's a model and she also has a line of fitness products as well as like protein powders, detox pills, that kind of thing. And I really like her fitness plans because they advocate for fitting it to your body and also working out in addition to not just like starving yourself. Like everything has full meals and focuses on nutrients and whole foods. So I really like her plans, and she just released a quarantine detox a few weeks ago, and so I did a week of it just Monday through Friday leading up to my vacation, and this is kind of my review of it. Before we get into this video, please, if at any point you enjoy it, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here. And yeah, this is gonna be the video. If I look down, by the way, I have notes because I don't want to forget anything. Vacation started Saturday, so I strictly did it Monday through Friday, but I think I'm going to do, she released a week 2 of it while I was on vacation, but I think I'm going to do 2 weeks of it next week and the week after, so you should see some of that come up in the vlogs, and I'm totally willing to do another video like this if you're interested. I adapted the workouts to fit my needs, so I didn't actually show any of those in this video, but I do explain a little bit of how I fit those needs. I'm also going to link the whole challenge below in case you wanted to try it out, but basically with my headaches I can't do a lot of jumping or running, so I kind of adapted to fit her workout styles while also adapting to my needs. If I can say adapting one more freaking time. But progressively I got worse and worse throughout the thing about getting clips, but I really did enjoy the whole thing. The other thing is I already take magnesium for my headaches, so I didn't change that part of my routine at all. That's the main ingredient in her D-bloat pill, which is in some of the challenge. Let's get into it. Monday was day 1, and I started with lemon water, and I actually loved how refreshing it is. I've been meaning to get into this as a habit, and it's definitely something that's stuck. Even while I was on vacation, we drink water bottles when we're up at the lake. I know it's really bad, and we do like gallon water and stuff, but I was even slicing lemons really small to fit in my water bottles and things like that because I just totally was addicted to it. I really like how refreshing it is, and I don't even need ice cubes. I feel like for it to be as refreshing, I still couldn't resist drinking coffee, but I am slowly getting to a reasonable amount of creamer, which I feel like is healthier, and I've switched a little bit to cold brew, which has been nice. So the first breakfast was a blueberry studded oatmeal. I'm actually a huge oatmeal fan, and I really liked reintroducing that into my diet. It was an elevated experience. Like I can't even explain to you how incredible this oatmeal is. You have to try it, and it's definitely something that I'm implementing in my everyday life. It's gonna be one of my go-to breakfasts. I usually use oatmeal when I'm like lazy and don't want to make breakfast because I don't feel like it was as healthy, but honestly like hers is just elevated and wonderful, and I felt full for so long. So I just definitely recommend that one in particular. I didn't order the products from her right away because I didn't know if they would get here before vacation, so I had to switch up her first snack, which was a Fit With Cambrie Frosty. I tried it without the protein powder on Monday and just added some cocoa powder because it's like a chocolate banana type of thing, so I added some cocoa powder, and it was just honestly not good. I still drank it because I liked the idea of like putting some potassium in my body after the first workout. Definitely needed some improvement, and I have gotten it, but I'll talk about that later on. The first lunch on Monday was hummus, veggies, and half a potato. I was shocked, full and healthy I felt from this meal. Like I was really satisfied. It had the right level of like crunch and fresh, and the potato was just a game changer. You also get a surprising amount of hummus for like the amount, if you're using it as your primary source of protein, for like the amount of protein she kind of like allocated for lunch. I was really surprised and really happy to see how much of that I was able to eat, kind of following the plan. And I loved the addition of half a potato to any meal. It's definitely something that I've like kept in as like one of those tricks that helps you feel a little bit fuller. It is a vegetable. Sweet potatoes, regular potatoes. We had regular potatoes, so that's what I had, but game changer. Then the dinner was DIY tacos. I did lettuce wraps, avocado, red pepper flakes, cherry tomatoes, leftover filling from fajitas that we had the day before because we had gone out to dinner. Honestly, so yummy and satisfying. Again, another thing that I just feel like was a suggestion she made that was absolute game changer was the lettuce wraps. I mean, just crushing it. Like they made me feel so much healthier. They doubled the vegetable intake. If you're gonna put lettuce in, you know, you have to use lettuce on both sides, that kind of thing. Just incredible. So overall, so super happy with the meal. I ended the day with Popsicle. Outshine is my favorite brand because they have very little added sugar and are strictly fruit-based, and I just love them. I'm obsessed with them. I also love that 2 popsicles is a serving size, so like, gotta have 2, right? On Monday I only had 1 and it was a lime one, so there is a little bit of extra sugar, but you know, overall it was great. The workouts, I did the toning workout on Monday only because it started raining, so I didn't adequately plan to get the cardio in on time, but I loved the time amount and the intensity of the toning workout. I felt like it was short enough that I could work really hard and still maintain a consistent intensity throughout the whole thing, even with my headaches, so that was great. Coming up on day 2, I started again with lemon water and coffee, and I was so looking forward to lemon water. It was amazing. I stuck in a few pieces of bacon to start my day. My mom was making bacon for BLTs later in the day, and I just could not resist. The breakfast was a multi-berry smoothie. I topped mine with frozen blueberries, crumpled peanut butter kind bar because we apparently don't have any granola in the house for some reason, and some fresh peaches. I really liked the mix of frozen fruit and fresh fruit. I never think to put frozen fruit on top of my smoothies, but I really just enjoyed it. I also like the opportunity to adjust with like what you have in the house. So this is something you could implement in your everyday life and adjust. Like you could always use your favorite smoothie products, just keep them in the freezer, but adjust to what fresh fruits you have in the house. I also felt like my frozen blueberries tasted sweeter that way, but that's what she recommended, and so I trusted her, and they were just amazing. I liked the like texture diversity. And then for lunch I had the same trio of hummus, veggies, and half a potato. I have jicama peppers and multicolored carrots usually because I like the variety of colors that the peppers and the multicolored carrots offer, and I'm obsessed with jicama. Always have been obsessed with jicama, and the jicama sticks from Trader Joe's are just divine. So Cambrie recommends a sweet potato, but we had white potatoes like I said, and I like to switch it up. I feel like you need a little bit more sweet potato to feel as full as you do with half a white potato, but that might just be me. Also, the hummus I've been having is the tomato basil hummus from Trader Joe's. Huge fan. It tastes, especially even if you don't like tomatoes, I think it's amazing, but I do like tomatoes too. Anyway, the snack was a healthy yogurt parfait. This is a game changer. This is one of the ones that I was just shocked that I enjoyed. Not that I was like expecting to not enjoy it, it's just not one of my usual go-tos. So I had coconut unsweetened vanilla yogurt because I'm trying to cut down on my sugar intake because it's just been so high since I've been home. Frozen blueberries, melted local honey, just the smallest amount, and it was amazing. Like I can't even express to you it. I felt like I was eating ice cream, but again, it was super healthy, so I felt really satisfied with what I was eating. I also was really satisfied with the portion size and how filling it was. Like I felt like it was so much when I first sit down to eat it, but I was amazed by like how full I felt, and it just allowed me to continue to be productive. I feel like a lot of times if I'm trying to limit my portion size to eat healthier, then I'm just constantly eating throughout the day, and I don't get a lot of things done because I'm constantly hungry or thirsty, and so I just really appreciated the portion sizes because I've always kind of struggled with portion sizes. So yeah, that's a big reason of why I kind of wanted to try this challenge and just like reset, because it's been a minute since I've really been focusing on healthy foods. I just feel like I came back from spring break and COVID and everything and I'm doing great. But this was a great challenge to kind of reset that. So then for dinner we had burgers, and so I switched the 2 days because I had DIY tacos the night before. Burgers tonight just based on like what my family was doing. Lettuce wraps, again, game changer. I feel so healthy, and you can tell like the most bomb burger, like everything I like about it is on the burger. It honestly, I was just so happy. Like I think I'm gonna change to lettuce wraps. Like I like bread, but not that much. Like I could definitely change it up once in a while. It also, I feel like I tasted the other fresh ingredients and I was more inclined to like make sure I had a tomato on there, which I really enjoyed, and like an onion I added, and I just felt like I was much more focused on the fresher flavors. I also had salad for my vegetable and baked beans instead of a potato because that's what my family was eating, and I was still chugging away on that lemon water. I love it. I track it in my bullet journal that I get 6 mason jars a day because I worked out. That's basically a little over a gallon, and it's just, it's incredible. I mean, I have to pee all the time, but it's been great. I feel like my whole body's felt better to be more hydrated. Toning, the arms are really hard, but I love the abs. I usually don't work my arms, which is why I think they were hard because I never like to work my arms, but it's a good thing to do so. But I felt like the time I was using was meaningful. And the cardio today was supposed to be jump roping, but instead I did the cardio workout from day 1. My adaptation was to speed walk for the sustained portion, which was 3 minutes, and a high intensity moving exercise for the sprint portion for 1 minute. It's like I did split squats, I did like lunges up to a high tiptoe. I really like that. It's 8 times through, and you can kind of adjust based on your fitness level and what you prefer to do to work out. Wednesday, I also had lemon water and coffee. You're seeing a trend. It's been the best thing to open my morning, but my coffee schedule has actually been either instant coffee or like iced coffee from Starbucks, which is really strange for me. I usually do a coffee pot, pour it in a mug, you know, but over ice, and then I do a third of it is like half creamer, half unsweetened almond milk. So that's been kind of my mix up. The breakfast was intended to be protein pancakes, but I didn't really want that. I wasn't feeling pancakes. I was just kind of being lazy, so I substituted with half a bagel and avocado, and then I added half a banana to fully round out the meal, and it kind of hit all of the things that she recommended to put in your pancakes. And then I had the Frosty again for a snack, and it was so much better. I subbed powdered peanut butter for the protein powder, and I found it so much yummier, and it was just amazing, and I was full for so long. It just tasted like a peanut butter banana shake. Like, it was great. And then for lunch / dinner, I had sausage, salad with my favorite dressing from Trader Joe's because it's mostly blended vegetables. It's like a ginger miso carrot dressing. Absolutely recommend. And half a potato. I ate at a weird time because I was so full from the Frosty, so I just kind of like combined lunch and dinner and just had a little bit bigger portions. I really enjoyed it. I love the sausage. It's from Costco because they're relatively clean for sausage, and they're really quick. You like put them in the microwave for 3 minutes, you pull them out of the freezer. Perfect. Yeah, it was a weird day. My sister and I speed walked for 45 minutes after dinner, and it was amazing, and that was part of like my cardio for the workout. We walked at a 15-minute mile pace, so we did a little over 3 miles because we did like a 5-minute warm-up and a little bit of cool down, and then I did a toning workout, which again was the legs. You just increase the reps a little bit. I also did lemon water and coffee. Again, who's surprised you could do this part. I did the protein oats again, still rave reviews. Second time I had it wasn't just because it was new. I added a little more berries than Cambrie originally suggested, but I just like berries in every bite, okay? I don't know what else to say. I had Celsius also before I ate lunch or dinner or a snack because I needed the caffeine. I'm summer school tutoring my brother, and it just was a rough day. So we had Celsius for a little extra caffeine. I again combined lunch and dinner because life got away from us, okay? And I had salad, half potato, 6 sausages for the recommended amount of protein. For the workout on Thursday, I was still sore because I had switched day 1 and day 2 and done the day 1 cardio. So I switched them again and did like the jump rope one. But since I can't jump or like practice tricks or actually use a jump rope because of my headache, my sister and I did a leg focused HIIT workout from Cindy Cummings, and I'll link that below. And I love this modification. I think it's really easy and sustained, and it's great when it's bad weather because we could do it downstairs, minimal equipment, just in the basement. It's awesome. Friday, I had coffee and lemon water to start my day again. I had the protein smoothie for breakfast with frozen blueberries and frozen blackberries because we were a little bit low on blueberries. And again, I like a frozen berry in every bite, and my DIY granola again. I'm pretty sure we had burgers again, lettuce wraps and all. However, I'm the worst and didn't do a clip. It poured all day, so I didn't really get to do the cardio that I was wanting to do, and I was really sad because I was looking forward to doing that workout again. But I definitely was starting to notice the difference in my leg strength for the toning workout. Overall, it was just like a great week. I really enjoyed it, and it's something that I'm really looking forward to implementing certain things into like regular everyday, and I think I'm going to try to do the whole challenge a little bit stricter for 2 weeks. Again, just to kind of like reset myself, because again, I feel like vacation, I fell out of some good habits. My body felt good, fed and balanced, and I'm really not one to advocate for restricting yourself. I think that eating and feeling full is really important, but I also know that like my body isn't feeling its healthiest right now. And so when I invest more time in what I'm eating and what I'm doing to work out, I do feel better, and I feel like I am better about every part of my life. I also feel like my headaches are a little bit easier to manage when I do have a schedule, and my mental health's a little bit easier to manage. So I'm not sitting here and being like, you need to lose 10 pounds to be happy, because that's just frankly not it. And if you've noticed, this is like the first time on my channel I've really done something like what I'm eating in a week, that kind of thing. Like I show my food, but I have a lot of like mixed emotions when it comes to eating and following other people's routines. So what I really liked about Cambrie's is that I was able to adjust and still like feel like I was spending my time meaningfully following the challenge. She also posts on her stories as we're going through the week and is like, oh, like if you're feeling too full, here's what you could do to adjust. If you're feeling, you know, too, like you're not eating enough, here's what you can add in. Like she really is adjusting these things to your body and recognizing that not everyone's the exact same, not everyone needs to eat the exact same to feel their best. And I also like the emphasis, here's like a suggestion of what you should eat, and here's a suggestion of how you should work out to kind of like a baseline. And so I appreciate those things. I really think that working out and eating well are two major components in taking care of your body. And yeah, so I'm really excited to try it again. I've really enjoyed it. And if you'd like to see me try anyone else's routine, maybe just for like a day or two, since I'm not sure that like everyone's routine is sustainable for me, please leave a comment down below what celebrity or person that maybe is available that I could try some routines for, like set in a future video. If you've enjoyed this video and made it this far, please leave a comment down below of your favorite healthy snack. Give me a big thumbs up and subscribe. Turn on the bell notifications so you don't miss anything ever. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on Friday for a lake vlog of my vacation.